Revenge against Villa acquired, man. I kept saying, we have to go to Villa Park and we gotta get the W. Like there was no ifs, there was no buts, there was no maybes. We just had to get the W. And listen, Villa beat us twice last year. We don't forget that. They beat us at the Emirates Stadium, which ultimately crushed our hopes. And the game at Villa Park earlier on in the season where we battered them and we should have won. We didn't win. Diego Carlos was, doing all types of foolishness with our players. Referees weren't trying to hear anything. All right, cool. Say no more. Second game of the season, they gave us Villa at Villa Park. Listen, it's a tough start to the season, but welcome to the Premier League. Welcome to the Premier League. And games like this, you just got to be patient. You just have to be patient. And listen, as of, the past 18 months, we've become clean sheet merchants. Like, bro, Arsenal could literally just, I don't know, we might do a madness this season and break a certain defensive record that Chelsea have. But let me not speak too much on that right now. But wow. Listen, games like this, you need to stay in it. You need to stay in the balance because, anything can happen. And listen, we need a change. We need a change because first half was a difficult first half. It was sticky. There was loads of disruptions, injuries, people on the floor for Villa. Like obviously, Emi Martinez, he's gonna wind our players up every time, he's got the ball at his feet. He waits for our player to come towards him before he eventually picks up the ball. All those sort of things, you're going to have to deal with at Villa Park. And listen, Villa Park is not an easy place to go to. Let's be real. It's just not. So we always knew this was going to be a tough test, but what a win this is, man. What a win. First of all, shout out Zinchenko, but hey, Arteta made a big decision today to be like, listen, you know what, for this game, I need Yuri and Timber. I need that, that physicality and the dynamism that he offers to be a match for Leon Bailey. And obviously you can see Zinchenko wasn't best pleased. But listen, I felt like today Timber stood up to the test physically for sure. And listen, to get 90 minutes, nearly 90 minutes, because Calafiori actually came on towards the end of the game. To get that amount of time is a great bonus for Timber, man, because he hasn't started since the opening match against Nottingham Forest last season. So great to see, Timber starting. This is his first start, he had to get into the groove of the game. And listen, in terms of playing inverted as a left back, that's not something he was doing often at Ajax. So you got to give him time, let him land. We know he's got loads of ability and stuff like that. And listen, Timber, he matched up well to Leon Bailey. I can't lie. Leon Bailey wasn't trying to take him on just anyhow. There was a certain sort of respect that he had for, coming up against Yuri and Timber. If it was Zinchenko, would Leon Bailey have behaved the same? Remains to be seen, but I'd like to think not. But listen, it was a big call, obviously. That was the only change that was made from the team. It was, apart from that, the whole team was pretty much unchanged. And yeah, that's the lineup we went with to Villa Park. And I was confident when I saw that lineup. Yeah, we can go catch a dub here. Left-hand side, not too sure. Martinelli's hasn't been on form as of late, and you can say for the past 4 months. So, you can always argue Trossard Martinelli. But depending on the game, I guess you want to change up the profiles or whatnot. But yeah, man, pretty much unchanged side. And listen, I was actually confident going into the game because I was like, Villa have had the luck of the green the past couple times we faced them. Surely now's our time. And listen, today was our time. I mean, when I say things like today's our time, I really mean it. Like, Gabriel tried to, shield off Leon Bailey from the ball. And Leon Bailey, went round him, nicked the ball off. And, Rodgers was advanced. And, the ball found its way to Watkins, who you think, obviously, 99%, he's absolutely bagging this. He puts it wide, not even on target. I couldn't believe this myself. 25th minute, I'm like, yo, what are we doing? Like, that guy, I can't lie, that Gabriel mistake had me thinking about certain flashbacks which, weren't too kind, in the early Mikel Arteta days. But listen, man, I can't lie. I don't know how we got away with this one. Watkins bags that. Usually, any striker, any player should be bagging that. But wow, today, we got the luck of the green because he put it absolutely wide and I couldn't believe it. But this was a warning sign. This was a warning sign. And it's one of those games where if Villa go a goal up against us, Villa Park, their first home game of the season, it can get sticky. We know, we've seen situations like this. This is the Premier League. Villa is a Champions League club. Emery's got the best of Arteta as of recent, and they would definitely have the umph. And fortunately for us, it wasn't Watkins' day. When he came up against us at the Emirates, last season, it was his day. He was doing all types of dinks and stuff like that. Yeah, chipping David Raya whilst we're in a title race. Cool, safe. Today, it just wasn't his day, and we benefit from that. So, yeah, I just got to give thanks for that. But, hey, that just tells you the game went easy. I can't lie. Rogers was spinning Thomas Partey. I can't lie. On the ball, Thomas Partey was, it's pretty decent and whatnot. But in terms of like off the ball, Rogers was just, I can't lie. Physically, he was outmatching Partey, which was crazy to me. He was like, he was moving mad. I can't lie. Rogers did his thing for Villa. He's a baller. Let me not lie. But yeah, man, this game, it was a turbulent one. My emotions were up. They were down. You know, these are the type of games that you need to get through if you want to become champions in the end. I mean, no game's easy in the Premier League, like on paper really, unless you make it that way once you actually get on the pitch. But man, oh man, I still can't believe Watkins missed this. Okay, so not much is changing. We've gone into the 54th minute of the game. We haven't made any changes. Onana's taking a shot that's deflected. Raya's trying to get equal to it, and it just loops over and bounces off the crossbar. Raya's on the full scrambling. Ollie Watkins has already made contact with the ball before David Raya's even got up. How are we going to tell our kids in the next 20 years Raya got up and he made a save? Yo, I can't lie. This save, it changed the whole tide of the game. It changed the whole tide of the game. And listen, the save last week, against Wolves was brilliant, and this save was even better. I mean, wow. At this moment of the game, Watkins, sure, he could have put it wider and whatnot. He should have done better for sure, but what a save from David Raya. Absolutely world class. World class, man. And he earned his clean sheet today. My, oh, man, I can't believe he saved that, man. Nah, it's crazy to me. Like, you look back at stuff like that towards the end of the season, you're like, wow, yeah, he bailed us out. Because last season, there were instances where he made a few mistakes, as he was getting used to the team, and we collectively as a team bailed him out. But yeah, today he bailed out the players, and this is the type of exchange that you want in your team. You want players covering for you. Listen, hey, I got you guys today. You lot have done a lot. I'm gonna earn the clean sheet for us today, and what a save it was, man. So big up David Raya for me. In terms of like the moment and everything, I gotta give him man of the match for this. Like, in terms of the whole game, he was just moving mad. I gotta give him man of the match for this. Not even just the save, just the proactivity and everything, man. Big up David Raya. Wow. Past the 60th minute mark, what's the change that Arteta always makes? Martinelli off, Trossard on, guaranteed goal pretty much when you need. Missed the clutch, told the man about Trossard. First touch of the game, Saka went to the byline. They thought the ball was out. It wasn't out. He put the ball across. The touch came off Rodgers, and Trossard was on hand to just bury it past Martinez. Wow. The elation I was feeling at this moment was crazy, man. Because listen, Trossard has a right to say, hey, Mikel, I should be starting. I ended last season really strong. In terms of the goals per minute, listen, Trossard was moving crazy. We all know that. We all know that the stats, they back it up. Everything, they back it up. The bargain, what a bargain of a signing he was. The efficiency, the contribution to the team and everything. And he scored that goal and he was like, yeah. I ain't even going to be crazy because I feel like I should be starting. And listen, you love that. You want that type of competition, in your team. You want that type of competition in your team. If Martinelli's moving a bit, lackluster, then you've got someone on the left that will come and produce. I would love to have that on the right. Arteta doesn't seem to, trust Nelson enough. So we don't, the right hand side, in terms of if Saka's not playing, it's kind of like an unknown quantity. Who's gonna actually produce and do their stuff there? We don't know yet. But hey, what we know is Trossard. Oh, he produces first touch of the game, and this is what he does. Like, this is crazy. Saliba was telling him, yo, do the celebration. My oh my. Saliba telling the fans, yeah, this guy here, he's magic. How does he keep doing this? We don't know, man. Listen, I can't lie. Trossard's definitely going to be a cult hero once his time at Arsenal passes. But I can't lie. I saw certain guys before the start of the season saying, asking the question, should we sell Leandro Trossard just to capitalise, and maybe because we're bringing a left winger and Martinelli's. I ain't got to say nothing to that. Me, I know the value Trossard has in our squad. You that's watching this, you know the value that Trossard has in our squad. To get a player that's, willing to contribute and has a positive attitude when he's coming on, always looking to contribute no matter when, you know, he gets brought on the field, even when it feels like he should be starting. He just a right attitude, just to come on and always produce. And listen, Trossard has a catalogue of this. Hey, if we were to even go back into that, this video wouldn't end. So we're gonna chill on that. But yeah, man, big performance from Saliba as well. He was fantastic today. It was funny when he made John Duran and Bailey collide into each other. But yeah, man, Trossard produced again. I can't lie. Next week against Brighton, his former team, he probably has to start. For me, I would definitely start him, but Arteta, you've got a choice, and this is the beauty. This is what you want in the squad. You want choices for sure, man. Big up Trossard and big up Saliba, who put in a great performance today. In games like this, you always want the second goal. Second goal, beautiful cushion. You'd always like a second goal, right? Listen, Saka again on the right, doing the stutter type dribble, trying to wait, fashion an opportunity. After, to be fair, for this goal, you got to big up Trossard again because he actually broke through, on the left-hand side, put the ball across, go recycle to Saka, who then, laid it off to Party, whips it round low, hard. And to be honest, Martinez, he should be doing better with that. But hey, I don't care. You don't care. We don't care. Party scores. He doesn't score often, but when he does, it's usually outside the box. Hey, big him up. Big him up. He had to dunk on Rodgers and Villa one time because, hey, Villa, they were booing him. They were booing him. Do you get what I'm saying? Rodgers was pushing him about left, right, centre. But hey, Party got the last laugh. You got the last laugh. I got the last laugh. We got the last laugh. Like, listen, man, 2-0 up. Once at this point, it was pretty comfortable. We could bring on Calafiori, Nelson towards the end of the game to give Saka a bit of rest. And, you love to see it, man. You love to see it. Obviously, Marino, that should be announced sometime soon. Arsenal, I see you got the, the Jamaican tracksuit, ready for Carnival. Things are aligning right now. I see it. I see the moves, innit? Obviously, transfer window closes next Friday. Hopefully, we can get one more signing in, at least like a forward. Would serve us well because Gabriel Jesus groin injury today. I mean, it's not something that we're surprised about. We kind of know is the history of the Gabriel Jesus, unfortunately. But yeah, man, just need to make those additions. And it'll be nice to see how Marino ties into the team. Rice go back to 6, Marino go back to 8, just to kind of like tie in things on the left hand side more as a natural left foot. It'll be interesting to see. But listen, you need these things, man. It's a title race and it's not easy, man. It's not easy. You saw Haaland got a hat-trick today. We just had to win, man. Next game against Brighton, we got to do our thing. Then after the Brighton game, I believe it might be an international break. Then we got Spurs away and City away. So, hey, Prem not easy. This is how it goes, man. This is how it goes. But yeah, man, what a win. I'm happy. You're happy. We're happy. We move, man. Love.